Hands warm hearts. How are you guys? I hope that you guys are doing fantastic. I am very excited to have you with me tonight for my live. I am waiting to see that you guys are all here. Hey Clem, hey Mima, hey Lou and John. I hope you guys had a really great Thanksgiving. Yeah, John, did you have a good birthday? Hi, Maleda. Thanks for joining us. I hope you guys are all doing fantastic. I'm trying to make sure that I have the camera set up. Let's see. I think I'm happy. I'm going to move it a little bit this way. That's good still. All right. Let's go through some announcements, and as we wait for people to pop in with us, right? Lots of good stuff. All right. Hey, Roxanne, thanks for joining us. Hey, Joyce. How is everybody today? Has anybody been buying anything off Last Chance list? Every day there's less and less stuff on that list because it's disappearing quickly, which I guess is good, right? People are getting what they want. This is going to be the last week of the year that I do an entire bundle or stamp set or suite for the week. From here on until Christmas, we are going to be doing last minute Christmas treats and stocking stuffers. So I'll be using a variety of stamp sets. I cannot control if they sell out, and I've already made a project. But what I can tell you is that no matter what stamp set or dies or whatever that I use to make them, that you can substitute something that you already own or something that you are looking at in the Last Chance list that hasn't gone away yet, or something that you've already bought out of the book, and substitute it for the projects. So I figured this week would be the last week for that. Hey Sherry, hey Mom. But yeah, so I think that it'll be fun. I love doing 3D. You guys know that it's like my jam, right? I love, love, love 3D and have so much fun. And I want you guys to have quick and easy projects that you can do at last minute, or if you have a group of friends over and you want to craft, you can pop on one of my videos and you can do a quick craft. You can watch video after video, and I think I'm going to put them all in a playlist that is called Last Minute Christmas and Stocking Stuffers. So when you are in a pinch and you need something really quick, you can go to that playlist and grab what you need. All right. Hey, Meme, where's Eileen? All right, so let's go ahead, and that's it for Last Chance. What else are we going to talk about? Online exclusives. There's some really great online exclusives. This little bundle here with this can of soda, oh my gosh, is so cute. Has anybody bought this bundle? It's a super cute bundle. Here's the stamp set, and here are the dies. And I think it's going to be really fun to play with. In the annual catalog, we have some holographic paper. You know, it's like really like hologram type sparkle. And I think it's going to be really cute for the lid and the pop top of the can. And maybe like this bottom piece. So I think I'm gonna try it when I use this stamp set and play with it. But this really cool bubbles right here is like a self-standing, and then this one cuts out the bubbles that are stamped. But this one is a standalone, so I would use some adhesive sheets behind that thing and get these really cute bubbles. Anyway, I just wanted to share with you about this. This is a really cute one. You got it, Sherry. Yeah, I haven't used mine yet either because I've been concentrating on Christmas stuff. But how cute is it, right? Very, very exciting. So online exclusives, there's lots of stuff online. So check out that. I want to talk about memberships because I think, hey Eileen, glad you made it. My memberships are $7.95 a month. You get 2 videos in your inbox every single week. Video tutorials with measurements, and project lists are on, project lists is, in other words, the products that I use, product lists are on my blog posts that coordinate with those videos. And those are available for members. The membership is so much fun. I'm having a great time designing projects for the people in the membership group. And it's an additional way to get 2 additional projects. And then next year I am going to be changing up how I do things a little bit, but there will still be 2 projects and they will be from the same bundle, suite, or stamp set for the members. I'm not sure 100% of what I'm going to do, so I'm not going to announce it till we get closer to the end of the year, but membership is going to stay the same. You will still have access to 2 videos in your inbox with measurements, and we also do 2 challenges a month in our Facebook group. So if you're part of my membership group and I don't have your address and you're watching this video, please email me your address. I want to send out Christmas presents, and I have mailed them already to people that I have addresses, but I'm still missing some addresses. Joyce, I need your address. I'm trying to think who else in the membership group I need addresses from, but I can't think off the top of my head. But if you guys know that I have your address, then don't worry, I've already sent yours. And if you know that I don't have your address, email me your address so that I can send you your little Christmas card and the little gift that me and John have put together for you guys. All right, guys, that's it for membership. And if you have any more information or questions, you can go to inkyhandswarmhearts.com and then click on memberships in the menu and you'll get information. Last hurrah for November tutorial bundle. There's 52 projects of PDF projects, so they're all PDF with photos and directions, written directions on how to make 52 projects. Some are Christmas, some are not Christmas. And you have until Thursday to purchase $50 or more in my online store. I do want to let you know that if you've purchased at least $50 or more from me in 2023, you're going to be invited to a Zoom party that I'm going to do for everybody that has purchased for a customer appreciation. I'm going to do it in the new year. So if you want to be in on that, make sure that you spend at least $50 in 2023. All right, and if you do, you will get that November tutorial bundle as a gift from me, in addition to the card that I send out at the end of the month for everybody that has ordered that month. All right, Paper Pumpkin. For December, it's called All the Best. It's blue and yellow, and it's really beautiful. There's gold foiling in it. It's 9 cards, 3 each of 3 designs, and you get a clear acetate box that holds all 9 cards. You get a Pebbled Path ink spot, and of course a stamp set. And it's based on like wishes, like, you know, dandelion wishes kind of thing. So yellows, blues, gold foil, and then you get the little box for your 9 cards, so it's perfect to give as a gift. And if you have not either restarted or stopped your membership for Paper Pumpkin, just make sure that you do that by the 10th of December. And then Kits Collection. The new kit for November was the Best Destinations kit. I don't know what's coming for December, but I can't wait to see it because I love these kits. And starting in 2024, there's going to be 2 kits every month. Isn't that exciting? Absolutely right, Sherry. Membership is a fantastic gift for somebody who has everything and you don't know what to buy them. And they might enjoy getting video tutorials to their box and be able to have projects and things to make. That's a great idea, Sherry. Thanks for sharing that with everyone. Okay, I think that's all the announcements. Let's go ahead and move on. So this week we have been using the set called Festive and Fun. It's in the mini catalog with the last chance products, and I did check, and as of today it's still available. It is the zany zoo critters that are Christmassy, right? It's basically another zany zoo set of critters, a beaver, a giraffe, a moose, and a rhino, and they are so precious. I've had so much fun playing with them. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started, and I'll show you what our project is today. It's a fun fold card. Clem, I know you love fun fold cards, so this one's a good one for you. All right, let me get this out of the way. So this is an interlocking card. And what I mean by interlocking is when you open it, see how this middle panel right here slides out? So it slides out like this and then opens to the inside. I don't know how much the kit, I think all the kits are different prices, Roxanne. So when they do the 2 kits a month, I think they're not going to be paper pumpkins. I think they're going to be regular kids collection kits. And they'll probably be the normal price for them. I think they range anywhere from $13 and up to $25 for some of the like home decor projects. Yay, this is so fun. And it looks so hard, guys, but it is so easy. I know I always say that, but it's not hard. It may have some steps, but I don't ever do anything hard. All right, so let's see if I get all my dimensions. Oh, and the radiating stitches die, which is what this rectangle is right here. See all those little marks around the edges? Super cute, right? That's this second one down. And this is an online exclusive, so it's only available in my online store. And so if you don't have the radiating stitches dies, I love it because I love things that are hearts. I love hearts so much. Glitter and hearts are like my favorite things. So anyway, this is what I have used today, is the glitter as the radiating stitches with the Festive Fun. All right, so let's talk about what we're going to use for this card. So we're going to start with a piece of cardstock, and I used Melon Mambo. And you know what's going to come out next, right? My Simply Scored. I knew that we were birds of a feather, Sherry. That's why we get along so good. Because you love hearts like I do. All right, so here comes my board, and we're going to do a little bit of scoring. So this piece is 5 1/4 by 11. We're going to score down the long side only. Okay, so we're going to score at 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 7 1/2, and 9 1/4. All right, so 5 1/4 inches by 11 inches. 1 3/4, 3 1/2, 7 1/2, and 9 1/4. All right, and see what that does is, you see how we have a little valley fold here and a little valley fold here? That's what we're going to do with this piece, okay? So let me close it again, but I wanted to show you. So we have that and that, okay? So let's get our bone folder out. And then I'm gonna fold this one. And then this one. All right, so this is what you have with that little gap in the middle. You guys still with me? Then we have a piece of 5.5 by 4.25 of shaded spruce. And this is the back of our card. Okay, see how it's framed in that green all the way around. And notice how, since I used the Merry Bold and Bright DSP that had all these rainbow pretty colors in it, I made my giraffe all rainbow colored to match. I love this giraffe, and I love that he's putting the star on top of the tree. So cute. All right, so this piece is going to go in the back here, like that. Okay, but we're not going to glue it yet. I'm just showing you the process. Okay, so I'm going to set this off to the side. All right, then we are going to get 3 strips of Melon Mambo cardstock. Okay. And these 3 strips are 1 3/4 inches by 4 inches. Thanks, Sherry. So 1 3/4 by 4. And then we are going to have some polka dot paper. So there's 6 pieces. They're all 3 3/4 long. And they are 3/4 of an inch. And so what I did was, when I cut my rainbow cardstock, I cut it 3 3/4 inches long, and then I cut it at 3/4 of an inch. So you see how the dots connect. So if I were to butt them up against each other, you could see where I sliced them. See? So I cut it 3 3/4 inches this way, and then I chopped every 3/4 of an inch until I had 6 pieces. Y'all still with me? I hope so. Then we need a piece of basic white for the inside of our card in here, right? Okay. So that piece is 3 3/4 by 5 inches, and that's what's going to go in here. And I couldn't let it be just plain. Okay. I had to put some stripe paper. So I cut a few more pieces. And these pieces, I believe, I want to say they're 3/8 of an inch. Yes. They're 3/8 of an inch by, I think it's 3.5. Nope. 3 3/4. 3 3/4 by 3/8 of an inch. I'm going to glue these first. And that's what's inside here on the top and the bottom of the white, basic white inside. Okay, so let's glue those first. So I'm going to move these down. I don't want to get them out of order. Okay, so we're going to glue. I'm going to put these strips over here with those. And then this is going to get glued onto our 3 3/4 by 5 inch piece. So let me get my silicone mat. and my wet adhesive. And we're going to flip these over to the Fa La La side. Oh yeah, by the way, on the other side of the polka dot you have the Fa La La paper. Alright, but I wanted to have a rainbow giraffe. I thought that giraffe was so cute as a rainbow. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and add these two pieces of and it's going to go on the very top edge of my basic white cardstock, and then on the bottom edge. Okay. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and glue this inside of our pink piece. Melon Mambo. Hot pink is my favorite color. So I am all about using hot pink instead of red for Christmas. I'm going to put the green at the top and the pink at the bottom stripe. All right, I'm going to open that up. Okay, so there is that. Put it back over here. All right. So now we're going to use these three pieces, which are the 1 3/4 by 4. Okay, and we are going to glue this, this, and this together. It's coming together, guys. I love the polka dots too, Joyce. All right, so we're going to start this one and make sure I don't mess it up. I'm going to just go one at a time. And I'm just going to have the sides, all the edges, and then we're going to put this one here, okay? And I need to back that up a little. Come on, don't stick all the way down yet for me. There we go. I had to force it. There we go, force it up. Gotta force it up. There we go. All right, there we go. Down. Now comes this one. I didn't glue it down very good the first time, did I? All right, and now the yellow is gonna match with that yellow, only there'll be a little gap, okay? So that's one. Let's do the next one. I guess I will leave this one here. Let's place it so I don't mess it up this time. I have to slide it down a little. All right. Thanks, John. I love this rainbow paper. It's so cute. So there's that one. Let's do the last one. Again, I'm gonna make sure that I'm even. All right. So once we have these three pieces attached, then we're going to attach them onto these flaps right here. This really does not take very long at all, this card. And it looks more wow than it is hard. Which we all love that, right? We want cards that look like they're so hard, but they're really not. All right. So there's our 3 pieces, and I'm putting them like this because that's how they're going to go on the card. Okay? Like that. So here it looks like you have 6 panels, but you really only have 3. That's the first part, right? All right, so this one's going to pull out. So this one's going to be glued on the right side, and the other 2 are going to be glued on the left. And when you put them, they go from end to end. Okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my finger here, and then I'm going to put glue, not past my finger. On the left side. Okay, and we're going to do the bottom one next, but we're going to hold it in place, make sure it grabs first. Okay, now we're going to do this bottom one, and it's going to go here. And for this next one, I'm going to put this one here, even though it's not glued down, so I don't go past where I want to put my glue, right? All right, so now we're going to go ahead and glue this one in place. And once I have it in the spot, I can move the middle one. And just make sure that you're straight all the way across. And you're just going to hold it for a second. Okay? Now this one, we're going to glue the other side. And they all butt up against each other in the middle. Okay? So this time we're going to put the glue on this side. And we're going to lay this one in between those 2 and hold it in place. Just like that. So this right panel goes right and those go left. Okay? We're good so far? Everybody understands what's happening? Very exciting! I get so excited so easily, don't I? It doesn't take much. Okay, so now we're going to do a little ink blending on our radiating stitches. I don't know what I have on there, but I'm going to erase it. All right. So I used Flirty Flamingo, which is one of the colors of the dots. This one is Flirty Flamingo. And so I'm going to get some off, and then I'm going to ink blend on. Going to slowly go around the edges first, and then I'm going to bring my color to the middle. And we're going to turn that white, basic white radiating stitches rectangle into a pretty light flirty flamingo. Just like that. Pretty good, right? And pretty easy. All right. Let's get our giraffe. So I have colored our giraffe, and I'm trying to remember what colors I used. I have them written somewhere. I'm trying to remember what I wrote them on. And I've already stamped our sentiment. The sentiment is from Festive and Fun. It says, "May your season be one that's festive and fun." And so I stamped that on a piece of Pool Party with Memento Basic Tuxedo Black. I also stamped our giraffe in the same color, that image right here. And I'm going to fussy cut him out. And I'm going to try and see if I can locate somewhere on my desk where I have written down all of those colors of blends. Oh, there they are. Okay, I found it. Okay. So I'm going to read off the colors so that you guys will know when you go to color your giraffe, okay? And of course, they're linked in the video description. I mean, on my blog post, all the product images. You know how I have the pictures? I have the pictures of all the colors that I used. So I used Poppy Parade Dark, Melon Mambo Dark, Flirty Flamingo Dark, Pool Party Dark, Blueberry Bushel Light, Shaded Spruce Dark, Parakeet Party Light, Granny Apple Green Dark, and Daffodil Dark. So those are the colors that I used. And I also used light shaded spruce as well as the dark because I went light for the tree and then I went dark to do the accents on that tree. Now we're going to fussy cut our little giraffe out. So I'm going to start here and I'm going to go in around this little foot, and it's kind of going to be a secret that it's cut here because there's really not room to leave a border, but I want to cut this piece out. But when I attach him onto our radiating stitches rectangle, you won't be able to tell that I cut in between that ornament and his little hoof. So it's kind of a secret. So I'm just gonna go right to where I cut, and then I'm gonna stop. And then see how that piece falls out? But I kind of leave it side by side. But I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna leave a border around that side of the ornament, but no one's gonna know that it's been cut. It's just gonna fit right back in there, kind of like a puzzle piece. And we're gonna go around the base of this little tree. I just really wanted that flirty flamingo to show there, which is why I cut that piece out. For those of you that are practicing your fussy cutting, this is a good exercise. There are no dies for the Festive and Fun Stamp Set, and it's a standalone set. There are no dies for it. So you will get your fussy cutting practice. But it's so cute, it's worth it. Okay, I'm also going to go above the tree because he's putting the star on the tree, so it's not actually on top. And I'm going to go around and do this side here. And then up his long neck. Under his chin. That's okay that you're slower. Sherry, you're so funny. They're called blending brushes, John, not daubers. The daubers are the little ones that fit on my finger. But yes, I love the effect of the blending brushes as well. I think it's fantastic. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut away that little piece of the star, which helps me bring my scissor back in here. See, I made that one little cut. Then I'm going to come back underneath and get rid of the rest of that stuff, see? Makes it easier to go around the star if we just do each point separate, which is what I'm doing here. And by doing that, we're cutting away all these little excess pieces. All right, and here I'm gonna fussy cut. Go around his little head, and then the home stretch is just going down his long neck, which is super simple. So this is the hard part. We get it out of the way first. Go around his little hat. And down around his ear. And then we're going to go down his long neck here. Pretty awesome. Around his arm. Down again, almost straight. We're going to go around his tail though. Let me make that a little bit less round. And in. Then down his leg to the basket handle. Around that, around the hook of that ornament. And in, and then there's his box. His little basket of ornaments, right? All right. So cute. Look how cute he is. You love it when you're finished. Eileen, you're a little scoundrel. All right. All right. We're going to fussy cut these words. I'm going to bring the camera down a little because I want to show you what I'm doing here. Okay. We're going to go straight under the word fun. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that. And then fun and are about the same size. So we're just going to come straight up until we hit that word festive. Okay. But we're going to go underneath the word festive until it meets that piece right here. Okay. And festive and that's are about the same size. So again, we're going to do the same. And we're going to go all the way up to season and go all the way up. Okay. Then right here, we're going to come in. And we're going to do the word one. And then we're going to come into the word be. We're also going to do that one. And then we're going to come in here by season. Okay. Now we're going to do the word your, and then May, because it's similar size, we're just going to go ahead and follow that one. So now 1/2 is done. We're going to do the same thing on the opposite side, okay? So we're going to come across. May and your are going to stay the same. We're going to come on the side here where season is. And down. And this matches festive and that, so we're just going to bring it all the way straight down. Okay. Come in here to the word be. I'm going to go straight down. And then we're going to cut over here for the word one. And then that and festive are going to stay the same, so we just have to cut above that part. We're going to come in here, and then and fun are going to be the same. So we're just going to come straight up from the bottom and meet that little cut, just like that. And that's how I cut that piece. All right. All right, let's come back up again. Okay, Joyce, that's okay. You can do that if that works for you. I want you to do whatever works for you. All right, so now we're back up here. All right, so let's get our little giraffe. Let me get all my dimensionals. We're going to have the parts and pieces, the minis, and the regulars. So let's put some regulars on first, because not that many fit. So we're going to put those on there. See, that doesn't really fit, so we're not going to put that one, but I think I can fit this one here. Yeah. All right. I may be one by his face, by his hat there. Okay. So the rest are going to be minis. And then we're going to put one on his basket, one on this corner of the tree, one on the star. All right, and now come the little skinny ones last. So it looks like we need 2 down the trunk of that tree. Maybe only 1. Yeah, 1 is good. I'm gonna put 1 over here by his tail, I think, and 1 on his little hat, the pom-pom of his hat. Or I'm gonna try if I can pick this off. It doesn't want to come off of the sheet. It's being difficult. I don't know why it's being so difficult. Didn't want to come off of the sheet. Okay, so this one's gonna go over here by his little pom-pom of his hat. All right, and I'm gonna put 1 on his face there. This is gonna be glued flat, so we don't need any for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and put 1 here on his face because I think it needs a little support, and maybe a skinny one by his tail so that it doesn't fall. So I'm just gonna do a real thin one there. I have a harder time pulling the really thin ones off of here, I think, because they're so skinny. But there we go. All right, so his tail is good. All right, let's pull the backs off and attach him onto the radiating stitches. Come on. Work our way down the neck, down the tree. If you can tell, I do hold my piece where I'm pulling, because if you don't, it will rip. So you want to hold near where you're using take your pick tool to pull the pieces up, because if you don't do that, you'll have torn pieces. And I've torn them on camera before, so I think I'm going to put a little mini glue dot up there. Sherry's proud of me right now. She probably was saying, what about at the tip of the tree? Because she is a little mini dimensional user like I am. Okay, so let's put our little giraffe down here in the corner. So cute. Okay, perfect. And then this is going to get glued flat, so I'm going to flip it over and get my wet adhesive and my tweezers ready. May your season be one that's festive and fun. I love that saying. Slide that in there where you can see it. Okay. All right, so now we're going to glue our card base. Remember, this panel's on the right, so make sure it's still on the right. And we're gonna put adhesive here and attach it onto our back. We're in the home stretch. So I'm going to put it down, and then I'm going to put it down, and I'm going to hold it in place for a minute so it doesn't slide around on me. And make sure that it's nice. All right, now we want this panel to move so that you can pull it out, right, from behind that radiating stitches piece, which means that you need 2 dimensionals behind the top and the bottom, but we don't need any in this section here, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put dimensionals. I gotta get my big ones again. I'm gonna put them in the top corner here and in the bottom corner. And before I pull the backs off, I'm just gonna hold it, and then I'm gonna put a middle one a little bit down in the center, but down slightly, like that. And up slightly, like that, okay? And that is all it needs. Let's pull the backs off. All right. So now we're going to attach our piece on, and remember, we want to make sure that it's centered up and down and side to side. So I'm just looking at it real quick before I show you guys. There we go. All right, and so now when you pull on the right two center polka dots, that's what slides out, remember? And then there's your card. Sherry, I love how we're so in tune with each other. All right, so there is that. And let's put some embellishments. And since this was such a fun card with so many fun colors, I decided to use the Pool Party from the Glossy Dots assortment. And we're going to do one of each of the sizes here. So we'll put the big one down here, then the medium one, and we'll slowly graduate them up, right? And then the smallest one up here by the words. The dots tie into all of our dots on our paper. And it's a great little card and an unexpected opening. Thank you, Rita. All right, so let's bring in our stuff again. So we used Festive and Fun and Radiating Stitches, and the Glossy Dots were our embellishment today. And so here's one card and our other one. Does anybody have any questions for me before I let you go? Don't forget that you have until Thursday to order at least $50 from my online store to get the 52 project tutorial. Some of them are videoed and some of them are not videoed, but there are 52 projects with handwritten instructions and photos. Thank you, Lou. All right, guys, I appreciate having you here. I appreciate your support. I would love to have you join the membership, share that with your friends, buy one for a friend if you think that they would enjoy it. And I appreciate having you guys part of my followers on YouTube and watching my videos. Thanks for being here so much. I appreciate you. Have a fantastic evening. This is Kelly with Inky Hands Warm Hearts. Happy stamping!